Brainly Beyond introduce you to 10 strategies for putting a narcissist in their place. Keep in mind that it will be difficult. It can be the most crucial conflict of your life if you've let a narcissist take control of your life and to exert control over and influence you for a certain length of time. It'll take a long time for things to change. You'll be glad you did since you'll gain a lot of knowledge. Abuse is genetically inclined in narcissists because they lack empathy. They are unable to empathize, take offense at the requirements and misinterpret them, and they can also be seen through other people's eyes. Sometimes the smallest thing frightens them. They may make a phone call to the other person if they grow enraged. When they are confronted with names, they are called slurs. They indulge in behind closed doors behavior or the like. They'll be able to do it in silence. Even if it's in a really quiet and cool manner, more upsetting than if they had declined. It's in your best interest to admit this openly. That the narcissist will not take action when you make a change, you'll feel relieved. You should be aware that there are a variety of ways to spend your time and energy. Somewhere else, there will be a struggle of wills. We advise you to persevere because it will be worthwhile. Until we get to number 10, stay with us. When you hear number 10, you'll be startled. I'm surprised you hadn't thought of it before. First and foremost, address them by their given name. It has a really intimate feel to it. Referring to someone by their first name being around a narcissist can be frightening. A message to them that you aren't interested if you're afraid of them. You can look them in the eyes. Look them in the eyes and address them by their first name when you encounter them. If you speak to a narcissist, they are more likely to respond. Rather than being recognized as persons, people are perceived as objects. As a result, whenever you refer to them by their first names, you are referring to them by their first names. You're demonstrating your individuality. As a result, your emotional response is heightened. They are smarter than they appear to be, and they keep repeating themselves. It's a name that comes up frequently in conversation will terrify them. Second, remind them to adhere to the regulations. Allowing the narcissist to change is not an option. The topic at the page center conversation. This is a common narcissist tactic. Their goal is to cause you harm so that you would succumb. They can no longer argue and are hoping for the best. The debate will be so sad that it will be impossible to stay awake. You'll never have to deal with them. Allow them to get away with it once more. Continue to return the conversation to the original topic. A hand that will stop them in their tracks. Don't make the same mistake they did and get into a fight. Don't fight back if they attack you. The narcissist will attack them in retaliation. To elicit a specific response from you, they make it appear as if they have control when they lose it. You're the bad guy, so keep your cool. Allow their ferocity to have an impact on you. Third, you refuse to accept responsibility for your actions. If you do get it, it's for their sake. It's fine if you're feeling down. You could be accused of being too elderly. Allowing them to push you to your limits is not a good idea. Maintain your composure if they're tense. Allow them to become enraged by your actions. May make an attempt to assign blame for their bad performance. Don't allow your emotions affect you if you don't want them to. Accept responsibility for their emotions. They'll take advantage of this to sway your opinion. If you don't do what they want, they will force you to do it. They're furious, but they'll grow out of it. You haven't a clue what's going on. Number 4, they will start attacking you before saying anything. As soon as a narcissist begins to act narcissistically, they will not stop assaulting you. It is possible that they will kill you. A verbal onslaught is tearing your character apart. Yelling at you or acting as if you aren't there allowing them to get away with it is not an option. Refuse to answer if they continue to speak to you in this manner. Speaking up is important because narcissists enjoy being the center of attention. If you offer them negative attention, they will enjoy it. Retaliate against them because they retaliated against you. They want to keep the cycle going indefinitely. Bring a punching bag if it's permitted. Allowing oneself to be used as a punching bag is a bad idea. Continue chatting to them even if they don't react. If they're attacking you, they won't be able to stop you. Number 5, address them. Do not be fooled. To come to a complete stop, you must put your foot down. When they act in this manner, empaths do a variety of things, one of which is allowing people to empathize with them. Allowing yourself to be deceived as to who the enemy is. They believe the narcissist may deceive, but they never fail to offer. They grant them a pass and give them explanations. Because they will feel bad if you make them feel bad. You have reason to trust that a narcissist is telling the truth. Don't investigate and discover the truth. Be swayed by sentimentality, which is a risky proposition. It's not difficult for an empath to get some. Here are some harshbacks to put things in perspective. Make no excuses for them, and don't send them your best wishes. Things could go in a different direction. Please share this video if you enjoy it. If you haven't already, subscribe and leave a comment. Number 6. Chastise them for their error. To make you feel worse, narcissists will tell you lies. Correct them on the fact that you're a complete moron. While maintaining a calm demeanor, make a list of everything that is significant to you. Make a list of everything and share with your friends. Give your loved ones this information and have a dialogue with them about it. Others around him, on the other hand, are narcissists. Keep an open and clear line of communication. You become noticeable once people realize who you are. Striving to gather information in order to, if you divulge your words, they'll try to pervert them. Everything was done in an attempt to discover a solution. They will simply do it when they do it. As a result, you end up digging a bigger hole for yourself. People will be able to express themselves once they have discovered who they are. Are they going to abandon you? The narcissist will try to discredit you, but you will rise above it. Those who believe their version is incorrect. If you look for it, you'll find something worthwhile in your life. It doesn't get any better or more genuine than that when it comes to friends. Make a habit of living a healthy lifestyle for yourself. Number 7. Don't be afraid is the best number. Avoiding a narcissist is the greatest way to expose them. They terrify me in the same way that a narcissist terrifies everyone else. Fear is the only thing that keeps an empath in check. This is what gives them power when we're together. Worried about narcissists and what they may do, we usually turn to others for assistance. Help isn't usually effective because the vast majority of people are averse to taking part. Narcissists deceive others because they are compulsive liars. They'll hang themselves there in the end. What they do is inconsistent, and there are discrepancies in what they say. Unwillingness to listen to one another and even turning on one another. They are capable of tinkering with things and coming up with fresh concepts. The empath appears to be the nefarious character you seek. You must find your inner strength and keep going. Surround yourself with people who can assist you in overcoming your fears. You, as an individual, have worked hard for your well-being. Will improve, and your life will improve as well. Your life will be ruined if you're around a narcissist. People's lives will be constantly changing and will have the ability to recognize the truth about narcissists. Many of them are likely to die at some point. A narcissist would not be trusted by your friends. The sooner you start learning from them, the better. Make certain you're surrounded by good people. Make a conscious effort to find happiness in your life. The more false information about you circulated, the more others will believe it. Aside from that, there's no need to be concerned about getting rid of it. Your worry will be exploited by the narcissist. I'm also going to leave you. Allowing them to be the number 8 is not a good idea. The ambition of narcissists is to be the center of their universe. Everything should be centered on what customers want. You must also offer what people require on occasion. Assuaging their fears by telling them that they are not alone. Have you ever been a world-famous figure? I visited a zoo and noticed signage that said it's the same if the animals aren't fed. Don't stoke narcissists' egos. If you feed their ego, everything will fall into place. Worse, narcissists are absorbed by their own desires. They respond positively when you lavish them with praise. With the passage of time, they merely get more insecure. To think of themselves as vastly superior than others. If you don't encourage them, they won't be motivated or lifted up. It gives them energy and allows them to mistreat others. You a whole deal more. The bear will not eat you if you do not feed it. Capable of eroding your self-confidence, allowing oneself to be number 9 is a bad idea. When a narcissist is under duress, he or she will want to get things done as soon as possible. You're being forced to do things you don't want to do. You don't want to go out of your way to get something. They don't want you to be free, so don't give in. It's time to decide whether you want to do it or not. You can disregard what people say if you want to do anything. They tell you that you owe it to them or you'll go. You owe it to yourself to speak up and defend yourself. It is not a good idea to allow oneself to be pressured into something. Being pressured into doing something you don't want to do. It will be easier if you approach it calmly and compassionately. That way, maybe, it will be more effective. Don't enrage the narcissist. If you're intending to start a fight, make it clear. Narcissists are unconcerned with the impact of their words and behavior on others. It's possible that your actions are having an effect on you, but it's also possible that they're not. It's okay if you don't get it or don't care. Number 10. Learn how to say no to people. When your personality is narcissistic, they're frequently eaten on their own. They may believe they are entitled to leave. Allow them to snoop on you wherever they want and provide you with information about your personal belongings. Maybe they can give you some tips on how to feel better. Taking credit for unsolicited advice alternatively, they might be thought of as your achievements. May cause you to feel obliged to discuss it. Personal matters should not be discussed in public. They may also have a sardonic sense of humor. They are becoming more aggressive due to a lack of personal space. People cross boundaries all of the time. Most of the time, they don't even notice them. As a result, you'll need to be quite particular. If there are any limitations that must be followed, everything's all too easy to lose sight of how straightforward it is. We might be able to say no, but we don't have the ability to do so. Belief in our ability to follow through on our plans when dealing with a narcissist, though, developing the skill to say no decisively and without hesitation, being self-assured, can make all the difference. Make sure you understand and adhere to your personal boundaries. It's simple. Don't let them get the better of you. We don't always have faith in ourselves, to be sure. As a result of our inability to carry out our plans, don't employ ultimatums if you don't have to. They may give ultimatums while dealing with a narcissist. Instead, set boundaries and, if necessary, say no. As an empath, how do you deal with a narcissist? We hope this has put you at ease. Be conscious of the fact that there are techniques for putting narcissists in their place. Check to see if you have subscribed. Turn on the notification bell and like the video. Watch out for more videos on the channel to learn more. Thanks for watching.